All right, ladies, gentlemen, and of course everybody who identifies in between. We're back playing more Runescape. Let's get the bot launched. Yes, awesome. Get back to mining, and we're just gonna relax. Guys, I'm not feeling very well today. If I'm being quite honest. So let's put some music on. I've been burning the candle at the both ends, you know? And I'm feeling it. If I am to be completely honest. But it is what it is. Folding month is always one of those times of year where I'm just fucked for a month. The first week isn't too bad. The first week is not too bad, but then I start feeling it. But it is what it is. Say what you mean, tell me I'm right. Joe! Welcome, welcome, how you doing, how's things, how's life, tell me all about it. I am feeling a little ropey today, as we would say in my town. I'm feeling a little ropey, but I'll be fine. How are you doing, how's things, how's life? Tell me all about it. How you doing tonight? As I was just saying, I'm feeling ropey. I feel a little under the weather. But that's fine. I don't mind. It'll pass in a day or two. It's just my neurological condition being unhappy with me because I'm doing too much. But unfortunately, I don't really have much choice. But apart from that, I'm doing alright. Mentally, I'm doing okay. I built my desk for the studio today in my new chair. So that's one step closer. I didn't quite realise how much stuff was in that room, and also how big the desk was going to be. Now you see, tape measures exist. I should have used one. It fits! Just about. Like, only just. Takes up half of the room. You think it might be the flu? Well, I had my flu jab. I had my flu jab last week, and I've not seen anybody since. The room is small. You have to remember, it's only like 6 foot by 10 foot or so. Nice, thank you for spending 69 rainbow coins to make me say nice. But yeah, it's almost certainly not the flu. By the feel of it, it's just my neurological condition being a bitch. It's also very, very reverby in that room. Because there's no soft furnishings, right? They're just a pile of random crap on my desk and chair at the moment. So my audio quality is gonna dip for a while until I get around to having the money for, you know, acoustic protection. Ugh. My nose is really itchy. But it's a very small room. Which is why it's being used as my studio, because it's not really much use for anything else. It's been being used as the shed until recently, which is why there's just so much random stuff. Auric, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. For those of you who don't know, Auric came over and helped me build my desk and chair today. Massive legend. You and me both. Thank you for the lurk, Red. I nearly said thank you for the red lurk then. That took way too much thinking. Can someone check the bot for me? Oh, I need to report my RAM as missing to Amazon, don't I? Because it has been over 24 hours now. Ugh. I need to trim my mustache, that's half the issue. Why is this not working? Are you gonna do the thing for me so I can actually see my chat? Hannah, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me about it. I asked man, you love mining. I do love mining. Mining is my favorite skill in game. And Chrome's crashed. Thank you, Chrome. Not like I needed you to work or anything. I cannot wait to get that more RAM. It's fine, it happened. I'm chronically unwell at the end of the day. I know it's easy to forget for you guys sometimes, but I am chronically unwell. Right? Like that's just a fact of life for somebody like me. That is just a fact of life for somebody like me. And it's shit, but what can you do about it? I need to put my leg up because I need to be comfortable, but it's gonna hurt. I have to rotate my hips out from time to time, otherwise, yeah, it doesn't end well. These exercises the physios have got me doing. But how are you doing, Hannah? You're good. I'm glad you're good. When my web browser is, and my stream died already. No, just just Chrome. Just Chrome being Chrome. It is my own fault for taxing my system so much when I'm not got enough RAM. So I can't see chat right now. And chat is working again. Kota, how you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Nice to see you in chat today. I just drink enough caffeine to pretend that I'm not unwell for a while and then pass out. That's kind of the plan when I feel like this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not the flu. Because one, I very recently had my flu jab, and two, I've not been around anybody to get the flu. You know, I don't really leave the house. You know, the first person that I've seen in ages was Auric. And he's only been here today, so it's unlikely for me to catch an illness from him that he's unaware of. That affects me on the same day. So we're just gonna do our usual mining. Guys, have you seen the stream title? We have 3... Billy the Kid, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. We have 3 milestones coming up, all in quick succession. At some point in the next probably 10 days, we are going to see 6 months streaming in a row, 100,000 chat messages, and 500,000 minutes watched. All within probably a few days of each other, which is insane. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate all of the love and support you give me. Say what you mean, tell me I'm right, and let the sun rain down on me. Oh, we're rolling. Show me the money. Easy. Andre, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Mrs. Bifflechips, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Chrome! Blame Chrome! Or maybe that's just me, I don't know. Right, guys, let's report this RAM as not delivered to Amazon. I was really hoping to do it today. The RAM, that is. But obviously, it's not come. Your orders. No, I don't want that. It's not... So it told me I have to wait 24 hours, and now it's not giving me an option to say it wasn't delivered. And it's certainly not been delivered this morning. Well, yeah, this morning actually it was. I had a look all around outside. I looked in the outside cupboard. I even checked in all of the bins in case the stupid delivery driver put it inside the bin, but no. So now I'm trying to figure out how the fuck... Your orders. Click the order. It had a... I don't want product support, I want order support. View order details. Maybe it's under this. No. Oh, this is annoying. Customer service. My RAM. Where's my stuff? Right, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with that. I'm gonna do, we'll work it out after stream tomorrow or something. I don't know. But I want my friggin' RAM, or at least a refund. I would much prefer my RAM, to be honest. You know, like if I get an option of a refund or my item, I just want my item. You know, I'm not. It's not a case of I want my money back. I ordered RAM for my computer because I need RAM, so I want my RAM. So I hope that they offer me it and not a refund. If they offer me a refund, I'll just have to buy all the RAM, right? That it's not the end of the world, but I would rather just them send me the item that I paid for. Which I think is a fair enough request, right? It's like fair enough to say, yo, I paid for this, can I have it please? Now, I don't know if there has been a logistical mix-up. I don't know if, for some reason, the driver stole my package, or they delivered it to the wrong house, or whatever. You know, I don't know. But it's not my job to know. It's my job to pay for something and receive what I paid for. Yeah, they'll be like, provide photo evidence that you didn't receive it. And I'm like, one, you can't prove a negative. And two, I literally opened the package live on stream. So I can just send them. I'll find the clip in my stream of me opening my package on stream. And I'll be like, I literally opened it live on stream. So, you know... you can't really get any better evidence than me literally opening the package live on stream. But yeah, that's my hope. Mrs. Bifflechips, how are you feeling today? My hope is that they'll just send me a replacement kit and I can just install it and move on with my life and not have to worry about it. Like, I understand when you ship literally millions of packages a day around the world, some of them's gonna get lost. You know, it's impossible when people are involved. It's impossible to be perfect. Currently trying to wait 2 minutes to go on the guide update. Rip Kota. Yeah. Well, this was sold by, fulfilled by, and delivered by Amazon. So, you know, it's literally 100% Amazon. Which, to be fair, time to play with your desktop and take out the GPU. Fair enough. Which, to be fair, I'm trying to buy less off Amazon in recent months and years, but I still am a pretty frequent Amazon customer, and I almost never have an issue. I think I've been using Amazon since I was 16, and I think this is only the third package that hasn't come. You know, so we're talking almost 11 years of customer service. You know, me buying probably anywhere from 1 to 6 items a month. So you're talking like up to 1 a week. And this is one of only 3 items that hasn't been delivered. This is my first high value item that hasn't been delivered. Previously, it was a pack of underwear and a Bluetooth speaker. Like a cheap £10 Bluetooth speaker, nothing expensive. So this is my first time having a high value item not be delivered. But I think that's pretty good going. You know? I think that's pretty good going. I'm just glad that it wasn't like something I urgently needed. You know, like my RAM died and I just need RAM next day or something. Like, luckily for me, it's an upgrade. So it's not like my computer is unusable. But at the same time, it's frustrating. Well, I genuinely hope that they will just send me the RAM that I've ordered. I genuinely hope they'll like do an investigation or something and find my missing package and just send it to me. Because like, thank you for the lurk, Ori. It wasn't a cheap item, you know. I'm talking like 100 and something pounds. Like that, my SSD was like £200. So, you know, it's not a cheap order. And for one of the items to just not be with it is frustrating. But with that said, like I said, I order off Amazon more historically than recently, but I order quite a lot. And I generally don't have issues. So, swings and roundabouts. It's going to happen eventually, and it can happen with any retailer. I might just tweet them. Like, Amazon, help me out, guys. Right, let's put my SSD somewhere safe instead of just randomly on the floor. Alright. I'm so confused. I brought a bottle of water up with me, and I don't know where the fuck I put it. And I said hopefully this will be a quick fix. Hopefully it just accidentally got left in somebody's van or whatever. The packaging for the SSD was large, so I feel like it should have been just in that package, right? Right, because this is the envelope that my SSD came in, and this is the size of my SSD. Now, on camera, to me, it looks like this was meant to contain more than just this SSD. You know? That's my address. Whoopsie. Luckily, it's not visible. Yeah, it's not visible, but still. It's got... Technically, you could see United Kingdom on it. But yeah. To me, it looks like this was meant to have another item in it. I don't know. Yeah, so returned items and recovered items, I think they call them, just get thrown into giant ton bins and get sold off by the ton, at least in Britain. In the US, I believe they do liquidation stores where you can go and buy like any item for like $10 or something. I've seen videos of that online in the US. But I know in the UK, you buy a ton. It's just like a ton box. You know, and they can go anywhere. They have a little bit of a descriptor. So it'll be like returned items or returned electricals. Or something like that. But Amazon in Britain has recently started doing what they call warehouse sales. Which is returned items that are high value enough that they resell them at a discount themselves rather than selling them off in bulk. So like the value of the buying in bulk returns has become significantly less. But regardless, to me, it looks like that both items should have been in that. Now, when I opened it, it was completely sealed. Right? So either it was packaged in a second package, which is Amazon, so it's completely possible. Or they forgot to put it in the package, which is also entirely possible. Sorry guys, I'm like looking around where the hell I put my bottle of water. I cannot see it anywhere. I might have left it in the studio. But yeah, that's what they do with them, at least in Britain. By the way, depends on where you are in the world. If you go to Amazon and search warehouse deals, they may have started doing them in your country, and you can get quite a bit of money off some things. Usually, so warehouse deals is either there's too many of them in the warehouse. The packaging got damaged in the warehouse, like they drop a pallet or something. Or it's a return, but the covered by 30-day guarantee, like all Amazon orders. So you order something and the item itself is damaged. You just return it and get a refund. Yeah, they just have random crap. And people have entire businesses built around them as well. It's pretty interesting. Finish listening to that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired. I don't know how long this stream's gonna be, but we're just gonna mine and just have a chat. What has everybody been up to today is, of course, Monday, which means I have been and seen my family. What about you guys? What have you all done with your Monday? More work makes sense. No one does anything on Mondays. Kota is tinkering, okay. Also gotta do some chores at some point. Damn chores. The chores start coming and they don't stop coming, you know? Dump those. Go back to mining. Yes. Easy day today. Ugh, nothing like a good stretch. I wonder what Red is up to. This is Biffle redeem Biffle chipped. Redeem posture check, thank you. My posture's pretty good at the moment because if I sit in anything other than good posture, my back kills me. So I'm sitting very well right now. I got a funny feeling this is going to be a quiet stream. Less than ideal. But it is what it is. What chores have you got to do, Mrs. Bifflechips? Anyone's in particular? Not if we pray to the engagement gods. I know, right? Vacuuming, cleaning, bathroom, etc. All the usual crap ones. Bill the Kid, thank you for your gift towards the engagement gods. And posture check. Posture's pretty great. About as good as it's gonna get anyway. Yay, more fireworks. Hydrate, can do. You guys. Don't forget to roll, guys. Don't forget to roll as well. I can't win. Well. If you can't win, lose like a champion. Like it. Just doing all the things that could possibly appease the engagement gods. Bill the Kid is here just like scientifically studying how engagement works on Twitch. I love it. It's like, what happens if I only do one bitty? Let's see. I nearly said reheat then, but I meant opportunity. I'm so used to smithing. My brain is just wired for it. Interesting, Kota. Although, sometimes they will just randomly be on whilst the system is powered on. It's why I prefer motherboards that give numbered codes. Yeah, probably, but I don't care. I'm just vibing. Ugh. It feels so weird to be done with all the pickaxes, though, I've got to admit. Ugh. I'm trying to... I can't wait to be in the studio. I can't get comfortable on this chair. Maybe it's because I need painkillers. I've not had any painkillers today. That's me not taking my painkillers as I meant to. I meant to take painkillers before I do anything that is likely to make me be in pain. Not 3 hours later when I'm already in agony. I am mining on both accounts. I don't know what you think I'm doing, but I'm mining on both accounts. Put the ramming backwards. How? RAM is keyed. No worries. Alright, I'm just tweeting Amazon. It appears our engagement gift was not accepted. It appears so. It can't work every time, right? Trying to fit. Right, I've tweeted Amazon. We'll see what they say. It can't work every time, Billy. But yeah, RAM isn't a reversible thing, they're keyed. So it should be impossible to put RAM in the wrong way around. Just placed in backwards. Ah, okay. Yeah, but how do what I mean is, how do you not know you've put it in backwards? Because it doesn't click down. Like, isn't that kind of a like one of the first things you learn building computers? Make sure everything's clicked into place. Oh yeah, no, you already specified that it wasn't yourself. I just was talking about whoever it was. See, I don't trust anybody else to touch the internals of my computers. Because I'm very particular, you know? I'm very good at what I do. I don't know. Give me a moment, guys. Let me get... I mean, it depends how much you pay attention to the build guides. Right? It depends on the quality of the build guides and how much you pay attention. Because I do think there are some very good build guides out there that you could watch once and build a computer. There are also some truly horrific build guides out on YouTube. You know, there is a very well-known one. I'm sure you all remember that beautiful thing. You might have found the issue. Okay. No worries, no worries. And we got another full load on the alt. Awesome. Serene Spirit on the main. Huge rune plated salvage, I'll take it. Let's hope these painkillers kick in soon. I might feel a bit more like myself. Did I get a missed call today? And we should be back. Brisk Bane, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. It's meh. How so? Also, thank you, Mrs. Biffle Chips. I don't know where everyone's at today. Usually Mondays are pretty busy. No worries, Andre, no worries. I don't have an issue with it. I just always worry when people are not around. My brain goes, I hope they're okay. I hope there's nothing wrong. So maybe I'm just negatively mindseted, you know? Maybe it's because I care, or maybe it's because I'm negative. I'm not sure. Still here, I appreciate it, Hannah. I'm not sure which part of my brain is the one that worries, but I worry nonetheless. But we're doing solidly. I usually have more energy than this. Bane. I usually have more energy than this. That's okay. Like I said, I'm not feeling super... It'll be a short stream today. Opelium, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Thank you for the lurk, my friend. It'll probably end up being a short stream today, and that's okay. God Blano, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. We can keep your agility rank on Fresh Start Worlds. Nice. Sent on Discord. One moment, please. So that happens on... That's normal. There's nothing bad about that. I mean, realistically, you should separate them before you remove the CPU cooler. You should use like a flathead screwdriver to separate them so you don't pull it out the socket. Because pulling the CPU out the socket when it's the retention arm's down can damage both the CPU and the socket. But it is completely normal for that to happen. On the Pink Grid Array CPUs, it's normal. Oh no, definitely they can really stick on the. Usually, like if you depends on which what am I trying to say? You'll get some food, nice. Depends on which thermal compound you're using. I know you've said in that situation, like it can be as much as like having to get a really wide flathead screwdriver in there and twisting it to separate them. Um, but it's normal. It's annoying, and it's one advantage of AMD going LGA is that won't happen anymore. There's also the twisting thing where you can like twist it a bit before you take it off and stuff. I'm not comfortable with doing that. I know lots of other people say it works well for them. I've never been comfortable with twisting a CPU personally. But what, you know? There's no problem. It doesn't happen all the time. It depends how long it's been seated and how hot it runs. The cooler it runs, the less likely it is to happen, and then obviously the shorter it's been running. Also, the more liquid the thermal compound is, the less likely it's to happen. So if you're using like MX5 or like Master Gel, really liquidy compounds, they're a lot less likely to stick than like the more viscous compounds. Use stock cooler. Yeah, in this case it's also a stock cooler. But yeah, like it's one of the many reasons you should not use the stock thermal compound, which it was not in this case. But like that stuff, man. No. There's nothing toxic about thermal compound. It's up to you. Like, it can be a bitch to clean off. If you've got gloves, there's no reason not to use them. But there's also no toxicity or anything with thermal compound. Should I put on some gloves before you try and take the heatsink off? No, you got thermal yeah, you don't want to be spraying thermal compound around the place. Like, don't do that. It won't damage anything. It's not electrically conductive, but it's just messy. Also, try and... Yeah. Is usually the case with pre-applied paste in general. Try and not take your stock on AM4 and older AMD platforms. Try and not take your cooler off when it's warm. Whenever I've had that happen, it's been when it was warm. I know some people say the opposite, and either or could be true. But I feel like when it's warm, it sticks. It's sticky. Whereas when it's cold, it like separates better. I don't know. My anecdotal evidence of using NH1T compound. Yeah, like the amount of heat that it's exposed to over time, and things will massively change how the thermal compound ages. And like I said, just its age in general. Uh, Trying to remember my Amazon password is proving to be a challenge. It's not going to be this one, is it? If so, I need to change it. No. There is literal screaming in the street. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to do this Amazon thing right now. I know I'm very much in a similar boat, Gobliner. Uh, no, I wanna. This is honestly Amazon. You're no. Your app is dreadful whenever you need to do anything other than shopping. I just want to find out my stuff. Your account. See, why is that though? I mean, depending on what it's doing, a 1660 Ti mobile card, which is what I've got, outperforms my 1080 in compute applications. Guys, I'm not doing very well here. I'm pretty sure it can. Right, how hard is it to just talk to somebody? I want to rip my own hair out trying to deal with Amazon, guys. This is why I stopped shopping with Amazon for the most part. This is why I stopped shopping with Amazon for the most part. Nice, thank you for spending 69 Rainbow Coins to make me say nice. I don't know if somebody wants to explain to Andre what's going on. No, my issue is I ordered new RAM and SSD, and the SSD's come, and the RAM says delivered, but I have not got it. And it's practically impossible to tell Amazon that my order isn't here. I'm actually on the app, not the website. And I am driving myself insane. Where's my stuff? Most customers find the package within 24 hours. You can check the surrounding area. Already done that. If you don't find it after 24 hours, you can contact us for more help. It's been 24 hours. Start chatting now. Right, why was that so difficult? No, I like to think of myself as a relatively tech-savvy person. So they're gonna refund me, for fuck's sake. I didn't want a refund. I wanted my RAM. I mean, Newegg isn't really a thing in Britain. We do have our own, like, equivalent to Newegg called Scan. And I do usually use Scan, but I used Amazon because I needed it next day. Or I wanted it next day, I should say. That was really why I ordered it on my Amazon, and it was on offer on Amazon, which is why they refunded me and not sent me the item. It was on offer on Amazon. But I know they have a new UK Newegg, but why would I not support an actual UK business? Like, if I'm going to be buying from a business that isn't a massive conglomerate like Amazon, why would I not use a UK business? Most of my computer stuff comes from Scan. The Scan is actually very close to me. Scan's not like walking distance close, but is close to me. And they have amazing customer ratings. But my issue is I needed it on Prime. I will just order some off Scam when I get my refund. I should have known better. I stopped buying high value goods off Amazon quite some time ago. I just didn't want to be supporting them. Well, at least I'm getting the refund, right? At least I'm getting a refund, which... Once I finally got to talking to the customer support bot, it was very quick and easy. But it was just finding that was like practically impossible. It was like this tiny blue text at the very bottom of the order page. It wasn't like a button. Which is really frustrating. But yeah, I don't have an issue with Newegg. I just want to be very, very clear about this. I don't think there's anything wrong with Newegg, or anything. It's just, if I'm going to be buying off somebody who isn't Amazon, I'm going to support a local business. And that's what we all should do. We all should support local businesses more. And I will be buying my RAM from Scan. Which is what I should have done in the first place, but I was just impatient. And that's what I get for being impatient, right? I find it interesting, it said, if the item does eventually arrive, you can refuse delivery or request a return of the item. But it's not in my order page anymore. So how would I request let's say that it came and like my mum accepted delivery of the item. How do I request return of an item that is no longer in my order list? I really hope it doesn't come, because now I feel like a right dick. I'm just annoyed because it was 30% off on Amazon. So I was getting it for a fair deal. When now I'm going to have to pay probably full price. But at least I'll get the item. So that's a positive. I wonder... See, the cynical person in me wonders if the... Well, it was a 33% discount. So I wonder if it was like accidentally discounted and they would. No, I know this is conspiracy theory realm, but if they just didn't send it because they were like, shit, it's discounted but it's not meant to, and was expecting me to ask for a refund, that's what it's so easy. Onyx, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. But yeah. I'll order it from Scan and they will at least actually deliver my item. I've ordered a lot of money's worth off Scan. I probably spent, in my lifetime, I probably spent like 15-20 grand with Scan. And I've never had an issue. Scan is a little bit more expensive than the likes of Amazon. They have like a maybe 5% premium. Something like that, generally speaking. But the customer service is second to none. Like, they are actually the customer service provider for Corsair and Cooler Master. They are the customer service provider for both of those in Britain. So most of my products are Corsair or Cooler Master. And whenever I had, like, my RAM died, and they're like, yeah, just send it to us, we'll send you a replacement. I was like, you do know I bought this RAM like 8 years ago. They're like, yeah, it's fine. We're a Corsair service provider, we'll just replace it. I should probably do that with my Dominator Platinum that's broken again. And have a backup set of RAM. That might be a good idea, actually. Corsair memory has a lifetime warranty. Corsair memory in Britain has a lifetime warranty. You know Scan? Scan is amazing. Which is incredible. And I'm going to be testing that lifetime warranty. I'm going to be testing that lifetime warranty because I am going to try to warranty my now like 13-year-old memory. How is your day been today, Onyx? Bacon and Goblino. I've not asked any of you for it yet because I was busy dealing with Amazon's bullshit. I know I've asked how you were, but how has your day been? What have you been up to today? Calls for post plot, yeah. Just work and fresh start worlds for you. Day has been good. I'm glad that you've had a good day. My day has been okay. I built my new desk. It is much bigger than I thought it was. That might be a problem. We'll see. It takes up most of the studio room. And all the stuff that was in the studio, I'm gonna have to find a place for. You started trying Mastodon a bit. That's why I asked if she had that. If I had what? Sorry. A big desk is nice, definitely. Especially because the desk that I'm on right now is tiny. My desk is 40 centimeters by 90 centimeters. My current desk. It's tiny. And that's just because I couldn't fit a bigger desk here. I see, I see. Honestly, typing is proving to be challenging today. Neon, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Very interesting, Goblino. Can you send me a link to that? To like a white paper of it, or so I want to read about the technology of it. That's how you're doing. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Neon, I ordered RAM and an SSD with 33% off the RAM on Amazon, and they just didn't the RAM just wasn't in the package, and it took me it is taking me literally like 3 hours to get a refund. 3 hours of actually trying to get a refund. Oh, I said to them, no links in chat. Sorry, man. You got to private message me links. I just wanted my RAM. I didn't want a refund. I told them this. I said, I don't want a refund. I want my item. Right? Because it was 33% off. So a refund isn't that helpful for me. And they told me they'd give me a refund. And I was like, okay. I was like, I have to take the refund, right? Sorry, my back's itchy. Because that's all that was on offer. You have it in a PM note. Thank you. I will definitely give that a anything like that. I'm really interested in because obviously my networking degree gives me a very. I have a lot of in-depth knowledge of how online services work. So whenever I hear something like that, it really interests me. But yeah, so that's been me today. So now I'm gonna have to. I'll probably buy RAM from you guys, to be honest, online. I don't know yet. I'll see how much it is on scan and the like, because I would prefer new. I don't have an issue with secondhand most of the time, but when you got a lifetime warranty on them, if it's new, then it makes sense to get new. Hydrate. Well, my issue is I only have 16 gigs. And like I'm planning to video edit soon, and I've already been hitting the page file a little bit while streaming. So like realistically, I had to buy more RAM, and I was like, well, if I'm buying RAM, I may as well buy an SSD just dedicated for video editing. So I did both of those, and then the RAM didn't come, and I'm truly devastated because it was a really good deal. The first thing was that people do not understand Challenge 25 works on their end because guess who gets in trouble? Wait, what? Goblino, I love you. You are the first person that I know that correctly lists RAM. Everybody says megahertz. It's not megahertz, it's mega transfers because per clock cycle there are 2 transfers. So your clock rate is actually half that of your transfer rate. That's what I might do. Bacon, I don't know. I don't know if I can be arsed. What gen Ryzen are you running? Goblino? What gen Ryzen are you running? No, I know what Challenge 25 is. Yeah, and that makes sense to me. Like, personally, I think it should just ID everyone. Fuck it. But I know that would slow down sales a lot, so I do see why it's not a thing. What gen Ryzen are you running? So you're running a 5800 XT. So right, hear me out. Hear me out. Have you tried overclocking it? To be fair, there are some really good deals for 5th Gen Ryzen at the moment. Because you do know most RAM will run quite happily at, you know, like 20% more than its rated speed. Like, I've got 3000 MTS RAM in my system on paper. I'm running it at, I think, 3800. And it just doesn't care. I can't go any higher than that though, but it's 1st Gen Ryzen, so it's already doing really well. But like, I'm presuming you've tried overclocking your RAM, right? Honestly, 3800 MT. That's one of the reasons why I've not wanted to upgrade my RAM. Because for 1st Gen Ryzen, that's amazing, but I need more capacity, so I'm just going to have to hope that it's the memory controller and not the particular sticks of RAM that are so good. But like, if you have not tried overclocking your RAM and you would like some advice, please feel free to reach out. Overclocked on you. See, I don't like being called overclocking because it's barely overclocking. But like, you know, just if you don't need more capacity, there is nothing wrong with you trying to run. Just step it up a little bit by little bit. The next one that I'd try is try 32 and then 34 and then 3600 and see where it you know stops being stable. Set a DRAM voltage of 1.45 volts. I would set I would increase. I think in 5th Gen it's an offset. Offset the SOC voltage up by like 2 or 3 ticks, like 0.025 or so to 0.075 up, just to give the memory controller a little bit extra voltage, and it should run fine. To be fair, it's a lot easier to overclock memory on 5th Gen. 1st Gen is it took me days, literally days. Well, with the person who gets in trouble is the person selling, not the company. If you report for selling, yeah, it's you that gets in trouble. That is very true. Guys, so Amazon has just emailed me asking me to rate the product that they've just given me a refund to because I've not received it. And they've emailed me asking me to rate the product itself, not the seller, the product. How do I rate a product that I do not have? No stars. Well, I can only give them 1. 1 star. Didn't fucking come. Like, I know it's just an automatic email that they send, you know, so many hours after the product was delivered, asking you to rate the product. I know it's an automatic system, but you think there would be some checks and balances in place? If this person has asked for a refund of this product because it's not delivered, don't ask for a fucking rating. And I'm sure the RAM, Patriot Viper Elite RAM, I'm sure it's great. But I don't know. Well, the person who gets in trouble, yeah, I read that. Second person just asked a lot of man-child questions about the company and the people who work there because it's okay to mock and abuse us, apparently. People, like human beings, can either be wonderful or truly horrific, and there's not much in between, in my experience. Yeah, product would have been better if I actually received it, Amazon, you know? I don't want to I don't want to rate the product itself badly. because I didn't receive it. Because I don't think that's a fair thing to do. You know? Oh no, definitely, Neo. And it's bullshit that that's a thing, right? Like, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where you work. You can work for McDonald's or you can work for a Fortune 500 company. You still don't deserve to be abused. I know some people like to be dicks to people who work at McDonald's because, oh well, they only work at McDonald's, but what does that matter? They're still a fucking human being. Itchy nose. Like, and I try my best to be respectful to customer service agents and things. Within reason. Now, if that customer service agent is a bit of a dick on the phone, then I'm going to end up being a bit of a dick. But I do try my best to be as respectful as possible. Because at the end of the day, they're just doing the job. And yeah, you might have issues with your internet or your phone or whatever, but it's not the person on the end of the phone's fault, or in your case, the person over the counter. Sorry, I just reread Coda's message. Product would have been better if I actually got it, and it just made me chuckle a bit. Yeah, I completely agree, Mr. Biffle Chips. And the thing is those jobs have to be done. So, like, regardless of how much they're paid, like, if nobody would do them, they would pay more, obviously. But regardless, somebody has to do that job. So it's not a case of, like, only certain types of people do these jobs. I didn't realise you was counting, Kota. Oh, by the way, guys, I think I came up with a horrible weapon. I think I came up with what would probably be a horrible weapon. I've been watching a lot about the, well, reading a lot even, about the Ukrainian war. And I was like, imagine. Because, like, the way how most anti-aircraft missiles work is they fly into the plane or helicopter or whatever and then explode. And that destroys them. But imagine instead of doing that, it flies, you know, supersonic or hypersonic, which most of them do. And then instead of trying to hit the target, which is where a lot of them fail, you know, because they get shot out of the air, if, like, 100 meters short or whatever, they exploded, and it was like a bouncing Betty. They had like 1 inch ball bearings in there, and it just absolutely showered the plane with, you know, 100 holes made by 1-inch ball bearings traveling at 2 or 3 times the speed of sound. Now, I don't know if somebody else has come up with this. I don't know if this already exists. Maybe it does. I don't know. I'm not an expert in weapons of warfare. But like personally, if I was flying a plane, I don't think that I would want to fly into a cloud of hypersonic ball bearings. I imagine that wouldn't go very well. As in a rocket. No, specifically a rocket that explodes short of the target, that fires out of it a crap ton of, you know, like spent uranium ball bearings or something, tungsten, something very dense. Yes, that exists. Cool. Grape shot, but in a missile. I know nothing about. I don't even know what an MH17 plane is. I don't know what an MH17 plane is, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not super into military things. I know quite a lot about like World War II military hardware. Less so modern or anything post World War II, to be honest. Ah, okay. Now you said that, I remember it happening, but I didn't remember the flight code, flight name, whatever. You know what I mean. I didn't remember it, but yeah, I'm aware of. Regardless, sounds terrifying as a weapon. No, I'm aware of what happened. I just didn't know it was that flight name. But yeah, that was should not have happened. It's almost like Russia has had a protracted period of being a dick internationally, and we've all just kind of been mostly okay with it because they've got a crap ton of fossil fuels or something, you know? Like, I just want to say, appeasement didn't work during World War II. Obviously, I know a lot about World War II, but, you know, the appeasement thing that the Westerners tried didn't really work in World War II. If anything, it just... It's almost like Russia has a history of being unsavory or something, you know? No, I am not saying that Russian people... I want to be very particular about this. I am not talking about Russian people, I am talking about Russia as a state. And previously to that, the Soviet Union as well. So I just want to be very obvious that I'm not talking... I don't have an issue with somebody who is Russian. I might have an issue with them, depends on the belief system. You know, if they believe, you know, like anti-LGBT stuff and whatnot, I would have an issue with them. But it's nothing to do with them being Russian. It's to do with them being, you know, bigoted. Bigoted. Ugh, I can barely talk. But Russia as a state has proven time and time again that they will continuously push the boundary of what is acceptable. And then they'll get a slap on the wrist and they'll just do nothing else for ages. And then we'll do it again. You gotta go, guys. No worries, Andre. Have a good evening. If you can leave a lurk, I'd appreciate it. But if not, look after yourself. But yeah, let's move on to something happier. I'll get a refund, so at least I can buy RAM. Oh, I don't know what is up with my shoulder. It feels like somebody's jabbed a needle into my muscle, whichever the muscle's called next to your shoulder blade. It's really a weird feeling. The last person you actually empathize with a little, but he didn't respect the laws around filming the private property. Your colleague accidentally damaged the outer sleeve of his PS5, and because of that, he attempted to film us and demand. My colleague accidentally damaged the outer sleeve of his, as in not your colleagues, as in the customers. Sorry, I misread that, or misunderstood it, I should say. Because he attempted to film us and demand £50 for some cardboard or a replacement sleeve. Wait, when you say the outer sleeve of his PS5, you mean the box, not the PS, not like the plastic on the PS5. You mean the box, right? What a dick. I mean, that's pretty easy. There are many CPUs that fit the AM4 socket. Depends how much you want to spend, really. Like, depending on your exact motherboard, you'd have to check if they've released a BIOS update for it. But you might even be able to get a 5800X 3D, which is basically the best gaming CPU you could get for that platform. You could potentially even get one of those in the motherboard. I know my motherboard is getting a BIOS update for the 5800X 3D in the near future. And mine's a first gen Ryzen motherboard, so others will probably get it as well. It is able to use up to Ryzen 5 series. No, exactly, that's what I'm saying. So, like, realistically speaking, you got everything. For, my stream dies. Right, we're back. You're able to use basically any Ryzen processor minus AM5. Kind of. It's complicated because to make space for the 5th gen, they have to delete support for older CPUs, so you have to be a little careful what you buy and make sure it's compatible with your exact BIOS version. Itchy nose, of course. No, it does not. Only G series Ryzen 1 to 5th gen has integrated graphics. 7th gen all have very basic integrated graphics. I'm hoping that they release G series 7th gen with good integrated graphics, but we'll see. Also got to factor in that you get 800 and... I don't know, is that a lot? It doesn't sound like a lot. I'm not gonna lie. To be fair, the 5800X, not the X3D version, has had some amazing sales going on in America lately. I think you and me get a similar amount of money, to be fair. The 5600G. Are you purposely looking for an integrated? No, he specifically asked without an integrated GPU. He specifically asked without an integrated GPU. Which is why I'm recommending without. Unless that was a mistype by him. Honestly, Kota, have a look around, and if you can grab like a Ryzen 1700 like I've got, overclock it to like 3.7 to 4 gigahertz, and it's more than good enough. But if you want to maximize your future proofing, a 5800X is probably your best bet. Without knowing your exact motherboards, I couldn't really advise much better than that, because depends on the quality of your motherboard, depends on like the maximum wattage you want to pull on it. You know, if it's a B series board, you might not want to get an 8-core. It probably would be fine, but if you got like a 5800X on a cheap B series board, you might have an issue. But if you're using a downfire cooler, like a stock one, it's probably fine. The 3600 should be really cheap secondhand, yeah. On a positive, you had an RTX 3080 amp holo in today, and it was pretty awesome. I mean, did you say a 2200G? Oh yeah, so it's only full threads. Honestly, if you can get a... Oh. What was the weird Ryzen 1600s that were actually 2600s, but they had to make them for board partners, whatever. What were they called? The AF model. If you can get yourself a Ryzen 1600 AF, they're pretty cheap. But it's a 2600. Let me just look at my local eBay. So yeah, you can get like an AF and okay. So I'm not saying to do this, but I just find this really interesting. You get a Ryzen 5 1600 AF, an RX 470, 16GB RAM, terabyte of HDD for like $300 on my eBay. So, and then you get one guy who's asking for £600 for a 1600 AF. So yeah. Oh, I'm aware of what it is, Neon. It is a very pretty card. You know you could probably easy tune that, right? Goblino? Like, Ryzen CPUs are very easy to tune. What was you planning to use the server for? Yeah, that would be a problem. It's a shame Kota isn't near. You could have done the trade. Bit of cash in the trade. Small game server. I mean, you could just get like a GT 1030. You know? You pick GT 1030s up for like 20-30 quid. You was planning on getting Intel A380 for that AV1, makes sense. But do you have particular use for AV1? If it's only a game server? I can't imagine AV1 would make sense for a game server. Search Google. Give me a moment. No. Images, please. That is a pretty sorry looking power delivery setup, I've got to admit. I mean, it'd probably be fine, but I personally would like not overclock with it. Also, Scourge calling into thinking we had a 4019 stock. Not the one, but you would also like any. Yeah, see, I keep thinking about getting an Arc GPU, because competition is good. As much as I'm not a big fan of Intel in general, but it doesn't run folding at home. And if I'm going to be buying yet another GPU, I want it at least to be able to run folding at home. And it's not looking likely first gen Arc will get folding at home support at all, because the high precision maths isn't precise enough, which is hilarious. The way they do high precision maths on Arc is essentially software emulation, and it's just not precise enough, which defeats the object of high precision maths in my opinion. I see, Neon, I see. No, you see, because it's a software implementation, theoretically, Intel could improve it, but high precision maths is not used in the consumer space. But it is an issue, right? Because if you need high precision maths for something, like certain types of encoding use high precision maths, for instance, not AV1 encoding, then it's an issue. No, because it's a software implementation, they could improve it, but I don't see them improving it because there's so many things that need to improve with Arc, and in my opinion, high precision maths just isn't that important. Well, not melting power supplies, but melting power connectors is a thing. That's about the right price for a 4500. I'm just looking now. So a brand new 4500 from Scan is £85, which is about $90. Like Scan is, you know, like $90 for a brand new 4500. But yeah, if you were getting any 4090s in stock, check the power supply. It is €90 though with taxes included. Yeah, it's like it's 85 here with taxes included because taxes are always included. So $80 just sounds like that's not taxes. So by the time you would add the taxes from that we would have over here, that's about the right price. Don't forget to update your BIOS before you install it though, because it probably wouldn't work. Yeah, it's like on Amazon it's like 90. Scanning it's like 85. It's like anywhere from 80 to 100 looking across British websites. Makes sense. Wait, you sell a second-hand Ryzen 4500 for over £100? I don't mean to be offensive, but that is a rip-off. That is a rip-off, like, jeez. Like, I understand that the likes of CEX should have a slight price premium because you get a 2-year warranty. So I don't have a particular issue with you know, charging maybe like 10% more. But charging that much more than what it would cost. No, I just okay, sure. Charging that much more than what it would cost brand new is a little bit over the top. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna wipe my face down a minute. Oh. Face wipes are amazing. My face wipe turned off my music. Because it's 4th gen. It's what replaced the quad cores from the 3rd gen. A 3500 is only a quad core. A 4500 is a 6-core processor. It's essentially the step down from the 3600. The first number is literally just the generation. So a Ryzen 1700, mine's 1st gen. A 28700 is 2nd gen. A 3600 is 3rd gen. Etc. You get the idea, right? No, the 3600 is a 6-core. But the 4500, if you look at the I'm just double confirming this. Well, the 3500 for one, oh, it is a 6-core, but it's OEM only. I'm just looking now at the difference. But the 3500 is OEM only, so realistically you can't get your hands on it. You got me curious now. So they're comparable. But the 4500 Zen 3, right? Or Zen 4? Zen 3, I think. It also supports much higher bandwidth memory. The Conto, well, not much higher, 200 megahertz more. Ugh, megahertz. The 5000 is Zen 3. Ah, okay. They are so similar. Yeah. I mean, AMD does mess up the naming a lot. So I'm not surprised at that. Yep, that is very true, Neon. That is very true. Yeah, 750 watt is way more than enough. To answer you, question, the 4500 is about 10% slower than the 3600, but it's much cheaper. Clock speed, roughly the same. Boost speed is slightly higher on the 3600. Thread same. Much less cache, which is where the difference comes in. But it's just product segmentation. I'm a bookmark that Ryzen is an upgrade from a... Yeah, not just that, but it's a 4-core processor that's not hyper-threaded. Or not simultaneous multi-threaded. Because I don't think AMD ever came up with a brand name for that like Intel did. But regardless, we all know what hyper-threading is. So you're going from 4 threads to 12. Plus you get a lot of niceties from, you know, more modern processor. It's about 2.5 times as fast as your processor. I'm just looking now. For the same wattage as well. So it would be a substantial upgrade for you. Which, I mean, makes sense realistically. It's 50% more cores, 3 times as many threads. So somewhere between like... It's like twice as fast to 3 times as fast is about what you should expect. So 2.5 times makes sense. I'm curious now. I'm curious how it compares to mine not overclocked. Now I know my Chrome, are you crashing on me? I'm curious how it compares to mine. So it performs almost as good as my CPU without my CPU being overclocked, but mine is very overclocked. So yeah. Love it. Gotta treat yourself. One moment, guys. I can't see chat. I'm just typing something. Oh, guys, I need the bathroom. I've not actually taken a break during this stream, so let's do that. I'm gonna throw up that BRB screen. Guys, if you've been sat down for the last 2.5 hours, I would advise you to get up and have a stretch, maybe get something to eat or drink, but generally just look after yourselves because self-care is important. I will be back in just a couple minutes, so please stay tuned. Opal, you have dreadful timing, my friend. I'm just running to the bathroom. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Please stick around. Alright guys, I have returned. Opal, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. I've got so many extraneous tabs open right now from looking at CPUs. So who have we got in chat? Can we get a roll call, please? And I can't win. Awesome. Mrs. Bifflechips, thank you for hanging about. Nap, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. We're doing okay today. I'm surprisingly feeling much better after I've eaten and had some caffeine. The painkiller certainly helped as well. But I'm glad that we were able to help you decide on a new CPU, Kota. If anybody else is wanting advice for computers, do please feel free to either ask in chat or message me privately. I spend most of my time reading about computers, so yeah. But Scott, not really my kind of thing. I mean, I stream RuneScape and I play strategy games off stream. I play strategy games off stream. I might have to go though, guys. Online play only. Oof. Nah, fuck it. We'll keep going. We will keep going for a little while longer. If we can do at least 3 hours, that'd be great. Sorry, I had to... But we can keep going. I mean, all I'm gonna do is sit here and watch something. So like, I'm not gonna go and lie down. I should, but I'm not going to. So what difference does it make realistically? You know? So we're just gonna keep going. We will do it. I believe in us. And by us, I mean me, of course. Rip. Hiru, didn't I just lurk you? What are you doing raiding me? But thank you. How are you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream today? What did you get up to? And of course, welcome raiders. We're having a lovely mining stream. Did some quest dailies and D&Ds as normal. I like it. We're just mining. You need to psych yourself up for it. I'm sure you'll do great. We're just mining today. We're just mining till DXP, basically. We are basically just mining till DXP. But I'm not feeling great today, I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling a little under the weather today. And then, no, so the plan for DXP is 99 divination, 99 woodcutting. That's the DXP plan. We're just mining because I like mining. Mining is my favorite skill. I talk about it frequently enough. You love div. I don't mind it. I don't have an issue with it. But I'm just trying to stream as long as I can today. I'm thinking 3 hours. But I might do more. I'm not completely limiting myself in that regard. Why is somebody inviting me to go and do next? I don't do bossing, okay? Who even is that? Right, I'm gonna move that invitation box over there and just ignore it. Because somebody's trolling me, and if that's what you want to do, that's fine, but I'm just... I don't know if they think they're being funny or they think they're irritating me, but I genuinely don't care. I genuinely do not care. If you wanna, you know, waste your time, that's up to you, my friend. You have a big mindsmithing and collection grind ahead of you soon. Oh, I cannot wait. Just some randomer. I don't recognize the name. Just some, they're not somebody that I recognize the name of. Hi, Miss. What? They called me Miss. Water. Water. You doing? I'm streaming, obviously. They think I'm a lady, which is hilarious. This is quite funny. I know you can't see chat anymore. Miss Spec, welcome to being a miss. It's great here. I'm pretty sure this person thinks that I'm a lady, which is hilarious. Because I'm certainly... I mean, I have the hair for a lady, I guess, if I do this. Can I pull across being a lady? I really want them. I really want them to come to stream. If they do, guys, can we all take the piss and call this person Martin Weaverum? Can we call them? Can everyone call them Miss if they come to stream, please? It's creepy to just message. It's creepy to just message somebody who you think is a woman in a game who you've never spoke to before. Okay, guys? I don't know who needs to be told this. Apparently, I'm the person who got the first next pet. So I said, sure. Obviously, they're a scammer of some kind. Or just really creepy. Gamers not knowing how to interact with a woman. I know, right? Whoa, huge honor to meet you, Myth. So I've said, come to stream if you really are honoured. I'm such a troll. This guy, if he comes to stream, gonna have so much egg on his face. Have you met Mr. Melt710? I think you two would be a good couple on RS3. Perfect match, miss. So I'm just gonna say bye and see what he says. So I've just said bye. It said, "You leaving already, miss? Thought you were streaming Twitch." I said, "I am, but I only talk to people on stream." To which, if he replies, I'm gonna say, "Too many creepy people on RuneScape." See if he gets the hint. Like, come on, Martin, if that really is your name. Like, do better. Be better. Stop showing up the whole gender. Too many creeps on RS. I'm trying to think. Easiest way to screen grab a bunch of this. What do you mean with that, miss? Fuck me, does he not get the hint? Right. For anybody who's watching me right now, if you are a guy, do not message random people who you think are women in games. If you got a real... like, I talk to some people in game who are girls, you know? Nothing wrong with that. But don't invite them to a next party, like, 10 times in a row when they decline, and then start messaging them, calling them miss. Right, don't do that. And then we wonder why women feel unsafe. You know? We wonder why females in the world, not just in game, just people like women walking down the street just feel unsafe, and we wonder why. It's because of guys like this. No, but thanks, but I mean, I'm only saying the truth. You know? We wouldn't, like, I will jokingly flirt with someone, but I make it very obvious that I'm joking, right? But, like, I've told this person I don't want to talk anymore. You know, I've told this person, Martin, if that is their name, that I don't want to talk anymore. I've told them there's too many creeps on RuneScape, and they are repeatedly messaging me because I'm not responding. Now that is why women feel unsafe. Right? Take no for an answer. It's okay to shoot your shot. It's not okay to harass someone. Guys, all I can say to you is do better. Sorry, I know that I'm going on a rant right now, but it drives me insane. No, I know they don't, and it pisses me off. Yeah, Kiru, and that's a prime example of what's wrong, right? There's... You know, that... I'm trying not to lose my rag too much. Like, this person's still messaging me. I'm not going to reply to them. Still messaging me. It's one of my pet peeves. Any person, no matter your gender, no matter your sexual orientation, no matter your colour, or creed, or height, or weight, no matter, deserves the right to feel safe. You know? No matter who you are, you deserve to at least feel safe in a fucking game. Or on a platform like Twitch, or walking in the street. And that's another message from them. You know, like, I'm obviously, my stream dies right as I'm ranting. And we recovered. You know, like, obviously I'm a disabled guy, so I feel vulnerable when I'm out and about. But in many ways, I don't feel like I feel as vulnerable as the average lady, you know? But I can empathize with it, because if I'm out when it's dark and there's still that's another message off them. And you know, if there's teenagers about and stuff, I feel anxious. So I can empathize to some degree what it must be like. I'm loving it, because if they're obsessed with me, they're not bothering an actual woman, right? I will actually report them to Jadex. That's my plan. I'm going to turn on my BRB screen in a minute so I can screen grab this conversation, which in fact I'm going to do now. Give me a moment, guys. This is going to be really awkward. But I want to screen grab this conversation. So I'm going to have to mess up my entire layout just to do this. But I'm going to report this to Jadex, because this is a... Yeah, this guy, to me, seems... save as... Jagex, report 1. Alright, so, and then I can grab it from the Because like I said, I'm pretty lucky that one, I know that I'm protected with my data and things. Because I use VPNs and the like. JetX report 2. But I very much intend to report this guy because that is not okay. I don't like my stream. There we go. We're back. That quick and easy. From personal experience, you just block now. No, I agree with that. You should generally just block them. But at the same time, if this person is harassing ladies in game, I want them to be dealt with. So I think it's important that I do this, you know, like I will block them eventually. But they're either you know, an in-game stalker, which is dodgy enough, or they're a scammer. But like realistically speaking, I don't want either of those in game, so I will screen grab and report. If I can make RuneScape just a little bit more safe and a little bit more comfortable for all of the lady players out there, for all of the females that this person may take advantage of. This sad shame that women can't play, decline and move on, but well. No, but that's the point. If I can make RuneScape just a little bit safer for our, you know, our sisters in game. I don't mean literal sisters. I of course mean, you know, like sisters of battle kind of deal. Then what's the point? You know, what's the point of me streaming? I'm trying to make it a better place. And there's another message. So I will not block this person for a couple days, and I'll see if they do harass me. And if they do, I will report it to my friend, who is a P mod in game. Oh, we're rolling. Show me the money. But at the end of the day, there are unfortunately some people who can't behave. Whether you're a man or a woman is irrelevant in this regard, but I think it is up to us, when it comes to like toxic masculinity, I think it's up to other men to keep it in check, right? I hope it is. Yeah, probably is the plan, Kota, to be fair. But like at the end of the day, I think it's up to us as men, because like men look to other men for acceptance, you know, like men will tell other men, oh, I did this with this girl the other night, and they'll cheer or they'll whatever. And I think in those kind of situations is when it's important for us to go, you know what, that isn't cool, that isn't okay. I do have permission to talk about this, but my friend was spiked and woke up in a stranger's bed weekend before last. They were drugged, taken home by someone, and whatever happened. We didn't talk in detail about it. And that sickened me. In you know, somebody I personally know went into town where I go frequently, and somebody thought that that was appropriate. Somebody probably blagged to their friends that they did that. You know, they probably made a big deal out of it. Oh, I did this. And it's just... It's that. Like, Sir Everard was horrific, but I had no personal connection to that. So some part of my brain kind of like went, oh yeah, another shit thing in the world that happened. But then when somebody who I've been friends with for quite some time, it happens to, and I just... I just won't silently let it happen anymore if I can at all help it. You know, I did the same with racism when Mr. Floyd passed away in America due to police brutality. And I pull up people about racism all the time. Even, you know, just passive racism is like a mainstay in British culture, unfortunately. And I bring people up on it all the time, and it makes them really uncomfortable. And you know what? It should make them uncomfortable. But I will, I will be keeping a log. I will be keeping a log of all of this person's messages to me over the next few days. Because I'm online every day, so I'll be able to keep an eye on them. Hot take: countries other than America are racist. Definitely. I'm going to take off my headphones to talk about this. I specifically talked about how passive racism is rife in British culture. But my mum's South African, where funnily enough, they're racist against white people. So racism isn't limited to any particular race. It's not limited to any particular colour or creed. Unfortunately, racism is something that happens throughout the world against all groups of people, and it's wrong. Here it's called Ask for Angela. We have here. You go to the bar and ask for Angela. You know? So I am not... You know? I am not in any way trying to say that only America is racist. Because there is racism in basically every country. I think there is racism in every country. Right? And I think it's important for us to work on that. And it's not... But yeah, in Britain, there is actually posters in the males and females toilet. That says, you know, you're on a date that doesn't work out. Is somebody making you feel uncomfortable? Go to the bar, ask for Angela, and somebody will take you to a private place where you can talk about what's happening, and we can try and fix the issue for you. You know, like, I don't want anybody to think that I'm singling out any country for being racist. I think there are some countries that can be more racist than others. Like, for instance, Canada has an exceptionally low rate of hate crimes in general. Now, it still happens there. One of the, you know, one of the nicest countries on the planet, still happens there. But Canada has an exceptionally low rate of hate crime. Britain, on the other hand, has a fairly high rate. America is just, yeah. No offense to Americans, I understand America is a very big country, and it's not the same everywhere in America, right? Like, not all Americans are racist, not all British people are racist, and not all Canadians are nice people. Yeah, but But the reason why I used Canada um as a point of saying that a country that is not very racist is Canada actively encourages foreign people to come and live and work in Canada. You know, they make a big deal out of it. I get ads all the time because they want me to go to Canada. And I'm just trying to say that not all Canadians are nice. Not all Americans are racist. Not all British people drink tea. Whatever stereotype that you're trying to project is irrelevant, because not all people are like that. Much like how not all men are assholes. Not all men harass people, but at the same time, enough of us do, where it's a problem. I hate tea, exactly, Kira. You know? Enough men harass women for it to be a major problem. Pixiotti, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. But you get what I'm saying, right? Is that no matter where you go, you take any group of people, you randomly pick 100 people, there are going to be some people in there who are really nice. There are going to be some people in there who are really mean. There are going to be some people in there who are really healthy. There are going to be some people in there who are really unwell. There are going to be some people in there who are very accepting, and there's going to be some people in there who are massively racist or ableist, or, you know, homophobic, whatever. You take any random sampling of people that's large enough, and there will be bad eggs. Bean was painting your grandpa's deck today, so it only just gotten home. So it didn't rain today then? That's good. You know? So I don't want anyone to feel like I'm singling out any group of people. Because I'm not. Unfortunately, no matter where you go in the world, there are people who are not very nice. You know? But if we can try to get rid of some of those people from platforms like RuneScape, that'd be good. If we can make RuneScape just a little bit nicer, a little bit more pleasant, a little more inviting, that's amazing. You know? And if somebody who is a hateful person, or somebody who would like potentially harass other people, whatever, if they continuously get shunned by society, you know, they continuously get banned from social media, and they continuously get banned from games, they might choose to change. They might also just get worse. That's perfectly possible as well. They might choose to just make the behavior worse and blame the rest of the world for them being shunned instead of their own behavior. But we can try. I'm very happy that it was beautiful for you today, Pixiotti. If you don't know what's being talked about, I don't know how long you've been listening in, but I had a guy thinking I was a woman in game and then been harassing me for the last hour. So I've been screen grabbing it, and I'm going to send it to a J mod at some point. Not very long, that's rotten. Yep, and that's what kind of made me go off on a little bit of a rant. Which I apologise, guys, for going off on a little bit of a rant, but those kind of things just really bother me. What time are we on? We've still got a little bit of time. Oh, we're rolling! Show me the money! Yes, boys, that easy. And ladies. That easy, just do that. Well, Nep tried to show you but failed. As did everybody else by the looks of it. Anyway, so now I've calmed down. Now I've stopped ranting. Tomorrow's stream will be theoretically normal time. Tomorrow's stream should be normal time. All things considered, as long as I feel okay. I'm feeling pretty shitty today. But like I visit family on Monday, so Monday streams are always weird times anyway. Guys, do you ever feel like your phone vibrates in your pocket when your phone is not in your pocket? That just happened to me, to which I like put my hand on my pocket and then realised my phone isn't in my pocket, it's on the desk in front of me. And my phone didn't vibrate either, by the way, so it's not like I heard it. Something in my brain kind of like made me feel like it was in my pocket or anything like that. Like months in. So weird. Isn't it strange how like a piece of technology has basically become an extension of our body? No, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, it just you to the point where it just becomes a part of your sensory nature. You know, you just experience a vibration in your pocket that is not the complete phantom sensation. You know, like that to me is mental. When you think realistically, before the invention, I feel like the easiest way that I can explain it is like even before phones, this was happening. I'm taking my headphones off because I'm trying to concentrate. But like when I have a shower, I take my watch off. Yes, it's technically waterproof, but I like to take my watch off anyway. And even if I know I've not got my watch on, if I want to know what time it is, I'll instantly look at my wrist. And then I'll go, oh, I've not got my watch. And like 3 minutes later, I'll look at my wrist. And I'll go, oh, I've not got my watch. And then maybe like 5 or 10 minutes after that, I'll look at my wrist. You know? Because it just becomes a part of what... It's just an extension of your body. Multiple headphone removals, yeah. And I just think, like, technology just becoming the core part of who we are is a thing that's, you know, it's been common in humanity for a long time, I think. Even as far as, like, walking sticks, you know? And, like, canes used for blind people, etc., etc. You get the idea, right? But I still, it still blows my mind that we're so adaptable as creatures. I'm doing the wrong thing here. We're so adaptable as creatures that we just make these a part of us, of who we are. Nice, thank you for spending 69 Rubicons to make me say nice and a hydrate. Thank you, Kota. And thank you, Sax. I'm still annoyed over my RAM. I'm annoyed because it was such a good deal, and now they're just gonna refund me. Which means I'm gonna have to pay full price for RAM. Ugh, I'm getting tired, guys. But stream's going so well. So I've got another 2 hours or so before I need to do my spreadsheeting and write a blog post for the event. And then I'm going to pass out. So I'm going to waste 2 hours. Jade, I believe you're still listening in. Do you want to just read my message? Creed, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How's things? How's life? Tell me all about it. Mondays, my friend. I'm always on late on a Monday. I see family usually in the daytime on Mondays. So Mondays are always a late stream. Don't worry about it. You are coming in right at the end of my stream, though. You are coming in right at the end of my stream. I'm planning to do 3.5 hours, and then I've got things to do, unfortunately. See, Bill the Kid knows what to do. Show me the money. No. Bill the Kid stole my points. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Guys, can you believe that Billy the Kid, our local train robber, stole my points? Because I can believe it. I will be live tomorrow, Creed, where you can catch me. All the day after that. All the day after that. It seems expected. And we got a herd clue scroll. I'll take it. I'm gonna raid somebody, guys, with 5 followers. Now, I don't know what they're talking about. Nibby. What a name. Unfortunately, I'm gonna raid out now. Because we're gonna raid somebody with 5 followers. Guys, please stick around for this raid. Use the message spec raid. Just like that. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I very much have appreciated it. This person, it might even be their first stream. So let's make it a good one. Have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, or evening. Whether you're watching this live as a VOD or on YouTube. Guys, look after yourselves, stay safe, and let's make this person's day a good one. Bye for now.